Begin with a good news, bad news story regarding an important utility bill for people living in the Bluefields on both sides of the state line. The good news, major improvements to the sanitation department's infrastructure is in the works. The bad news, it means rate increases for water and sewer. Our Clayton McChesney shares what we know.
If you live in Bluefield, West Virginia, Bluefield, Virginia, or other places utilizing Bluefield Sanitary Board sewers, you may have gotten a letter in the mail outlining the potential rate increase, which will be spread out over the next few years. We spoke to someone from the Sanitary Board, and they say that additional funding is the revenue stream that will pay for many of the projects and repairs they're planning. The Bluefield Sanitary Board takes care of the sewer lines throughout the greater Bluefield area, or what they call a sewer community, and run cameras through the lines, grading for things like condition and consequence of failure. It is based on their findings that they have proposed a potentially $14 million action plan for the next 5 years, with projects to take place throughout the area.
They're extremely important. I mean, without a functioning sewer system, we really don't have a sanitary community. I mean, the consequence of failure of a main sewer line is very great. You know, for example, College Avenue main sewer line, there's about 2 million gallons of sewer that flows down College Avenue every day to our sewer treatment plant. If that line would fail, that 2 million gallons will flow somewhere else, most likely the local streams, and we're not going to allow that to happen.
However, Bailey says these projects can only be completed if the Sanitary Board gets additional funding. And while they were able to receive and apply for grant funding, Bailey says they will still need to increase rates to pay a total of $7.3 million. But they don't plan to increase these rates all at once, but annually to an amount comparable to other towns in our area.
Instead of doing the rate increase all at one time, which is a burden for everybody, we felt like it was easier to do it over the next 5 years and sort of make it smaller rate increases every January as we go forward. So the average bill will go up. It's between $3 and $4 a month. So then this coming year it'll be around $4 more a month, and then the next year it'll go up about $4 more, and so on for the next 5 years.
Bailey adds they've been working on this plan for the past year, and it's already passed its first reading. The next step will be a public hearing. It will be held inside the Bluefield City Hall at 11 a.m. on July 9th. We'll continue to follow developments. Here for you in Bluefield, West Virginia, I'm Clayton McChesney, WVVA News.
Thank you for that report, Clayton. And Bailey says that if this rate adjustment is approved, the amount you will have to pay is going to be based on your water usage. So he's encouraging those who are really worrying about that cost increase to consider conserving, starting with checking the plumbing in your home for leaks.